Good evening, YouTube. It's a marvelous evening here in Texas. We've got a beautiful, clear skies, stars out, and just nice, warm temperatures, just right in the daytime, and marvelous at night. It's just a wonderful time to be alive, and I'm just here pouring out the energy across the face of the earth and pouring out healing power to all of those that need it. And I'm just ready to pour out a bucket of love and energy and ecstasy to everyone that wants to listen and hear what I have for them. What do you want to manifest tonight? What would you like to manifest? Are you needing to manifest more abundance? Are you needing to manifest better health? Are you needing to manifest more energy? What do you need to manifest? I'm here to help you do that, and to what you want to manifest. You're going to manifest according to the quality of your affirmations. According to the quality of your affirmations, will you manifest? And so you need to ask yourself, what are my affirmations? And there's three S's that you need to think about when it comes to your affirmations. What is the soundness of your affirmation? What is the solidness of your affirmation? You know, solid being something that is solidly true and real, and that it goes according to infinite mind and according to the truths of metaphysics. How solid is your affirmation, and how sincere is are you declaring your manifestation? So it's how soundness, solidness, and sincerity. If we have a sound, solid, and sincere affirmation, we will manifest. And so let's consider those things and ask ourselves about our affirmations this evening. I want you to make an affirmation that will bring you all the wealth and the power and the prosperity that you need in your life. And I want you to get sincere about making that. And I want you to learn what affirmations to make. One of the affirmations that we need to make to start off with is realizing that there is actually no incurable disease. There's actually no illness that cannot be cured by the proper affirmation and the proper attunement with infinite mind, and that there's no amount of lack that can't be cured by the proper attunement with infinite mind. And the other affirmation that you need to make is that we need to declare, and in no uncertain terms, our inherent immortality and our inherent coexistence with infinite mind, our inherent coexistence with God, that we're coexistent, eternal, and immortal. That has to be a solid affirmation. You have to be sincere about it, and you have to know that it's true, and you have to say it with sincerity and truth, and know that it is correct. And so there's you declare immortality, coexistence with God, and that there is no less than total abundance. There's never less than total abundance except in the illusions of our own mind. There's never less than total health except what we tend to believe in our own mind because we haven't raised our awareness enough. There's awareness then becomes the key to all things. Okay, there's no limit to the love of God. That's another affirmation we have to make. There's no limit to the love of God. There's no limit to the grace of God, and there's no limit to the energy of God, and there's no limit to the amount of energy which He will give us if we declare, if we raise our awareness to receive it. And so, to get the manifestations that you want, you have to declare these things and have to stand upon them faithfully and every day, and declare them with sincerity and solidness. They are solid affirmations if you make them with sincerity. The next thing you need to ask yourself is, what is your personal superstition? We all have, until we've raised our awareness continually and continually over a period of time to a great level, we all have certain superstitions in our mind. And when you find out what your superstitions are and get rid of those, then you're on your road to manifestation. What is your personal superstition? Do you believe that? Do you believe that that substance is limited? Do you believe that wealth is limited? Do you think that if you gain a certain amount of wealth, that that's going to somehow impoverish the earth by that amount, or that that's going to impoverish the universe by that amount, or if you gain a certain amount of energy, that's going to detract from the energy of the universe? Those are all superstitions. We have to get those out of our mind. We could gain all the wealth that we could imagine, and it wouldn't take one iota away from the wealth of God. We could gain millions and millions and billions and billions of dollars, and it wouldn't take away from the real and true wealth of the earth. It wouldn't take away from the wealth of the universe. So that our amount of wealth has nothing to do with impoverishing anybody else. So that we have to get rid of that superstition. Another superstition is that that lack sometimes is necessary, or that lack is real, and that we can't get rid of lack, or that we have to do certain things to get rid of it, or that it's a difficult matter to get rid of it. We have to get it out of our mind that getting rid of lack is a difficult thing. We have to realize that receiving wealth is easier it's much easier than remaining in lack. We are actually totally unlimited, and we are immortal, and so we need to declare that we are unlimited and that we are immortal, and realize the truth of those statements. And we need to realize that manifestation is no more than or no less than just energy. The more energy we have, the more we will manifest. And the more awareness we have, the more energy we'll have. Energy comes from awareness, and manifestation comes from that energy. Energy and awareness together will manifest anything that you dream. And then the other thing we need to always realize is that, and declare as an affirmation, is that it is easy to realize our dreams. It is easy to manifest our dreams. We should get it out of our mind that it's a hard thing to manifest your dreams. That's another superstition. That's probably your personal superstition, is that, I would realize my dreams, except it's a difficult thing to realize my dreams. No, it's not. It's not a difficult thing to realize your dreams. And so we need to get rid of that superstition. It's a difficult thing to manifest wealth. Get that out of your mind. It's a difficult thing to gain more energy or more health. No, it's easier to gain more energy and more health than it is to remain in sickness or to remain in lack of energy. Because all it is awareness, and you can all you have to do is raise your awareness, and it's much easier to raise your awareness than it is to remain in ill health and to remain in depression, to remain in fear, to remain in anxiety. All of those things are much more difficult on you and much more difficult for you to do than it is just to simply raise your awareness. Well, how do I raise my awareness? We get into a period of meditation. We meditate. We raise our consciousness during the time of meditation and reflection. We go through affirmations to raise our. You write out your affirmations, and then when you go into the period of meditation, you go over those affirmations and use those affirmations. You design those affirmations as awareness raising, conscious raising affirmations. And if you don't know how to get an affirmation written down that will raise consciousness and raise awareness, well, you turn to those who have raised their awareness, and you can utilize the affirmations which they have. Louise Hayes has a lot of affirmations in her books, and so does Esther and Jerry Hicks in their book getting into the vortex. There's affirmations in that. There's Eckhart Tolle's books. There's Joel Goldsmith infinite book on infinity, infinite mind, and the cosmic science, and there's Ernest Holmes' book called The Science of the Mind, which is put out by the Institute of Religious Science. There's A Course in Miracles put out by the Foundation of Inner Peace. That all these things contain consciousness raising awarenesses, awareness raising affirmations, consciousness raising affirmations. And so we get those affirmations ready, and then we go into a period of meditation and reflection and begin to go over those every day. And we are faithful to go over those every day, and we're faithful to add our own thoughts to those each day. And so the more we do that, the more our awareness is going to tend to raise, and then the more our energy is going to come about. And so that's and so we declare that we are one with energy, and we are one with all substance, because we are one with God. If we can realize then that God is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, God is all-knowing, God is all-present, and God is all-powerful, and we are one with that, then we know then that we have all energy and all substance. If we can declare with solidness that we have those things, then we're making a good solid affirmation, and we will manifest. So we need to just continue to seek to raise that awareness until we begin to feel that actual energy. Raise that awareness a little more each day until you feel that energy just popping out all over you. After a while of making these affirmations, you'll feel like you're just bubbling over and effervescent, and the energy is just coming out of every cell. You'll feel like that you're just walking upon energy, and that you're just floating on energy, and you'll feel like energy. You'll just feel like you'll just say, "My name is energy," because that's what you'll feel. You'll feel like that there's nothing else but energy. I mean, I am energy, and that's what we should declare. I am energy. I am prosperity, and I am wealth. It's not that I'm going to gain wealth. When you realize how much in union you are with actual infinite mind. Now think about the word infinite. The word infinite means just exactly that. It means that his mind knows no limit, and his power knows no limit, and his energy knows no limit, and that we are one with that. Then we instead of saying that I'm trying to gain wealth or I'm trying to gain energy, we know that we are energy, and we're already abundant. We're already abundant before we start to try to manifest abundance. Before we try to manifest energy, before we try to manifest healing power, before we try to heal anybody, before we try to reach out in love toward anybody, we already are those things. We already are omnipotent love. We already are wealth without end. We already unlimited power. We already unlimited energy. That is us. That is our name, and that's who we are. And so if you declare those things will begin to take place. But that requires raising awareness. But to start out declaring those things will begin to raise your awareness. Because the more you declare those things, the more you'll realize the truth of them. Because the Spirit will witness to that. God will witness to it. He'll come to you. Ask Him to come to you. He'll come to you and tell you, yes, I have given you all things, and you are one with me, and you are one with energy, and I love you without any bounds, and I provided you energy without any bounds. I provided you with healing power. You are that, and declare it. That's what it means when we declare the I am. When we say I am, and that the I am lives within us, and which we say I am health, and I am prosperity, and I am wealth. That's our consciousness. That becomes our consciousness. No longer, see, this is our superstition, and our problem is our consciousness is that of I am sick, I am poor, I am in lack, I am in this, and I am in that, rather than in wealth. Okay, so I'll talk to you then on the next video, and this has been marvelous, and I'm just so full of energy, and I hope you will be too, and that you'll have a wonderful evening the rest of this evening. Talk to you later.